You in the live, make sure you guys say hi, drop where y'all from, and let's get it going. But if you have faith, write in the comments, yes, I have faith. If you don't have faith, say no, you don't have faith. If you don't know what faith is, let me know you don't know what faith is. If you know what faith is, let me know you know what faith is. You need faith when it comes to healing. You gotta have faith. You have to believe. Remember, you've been through something traumatic, something worse, something heartbroken, something that made you don't want to do nothing. Remember that. Thank you, my love. Yes, ma'am. So when it comes to healing, faith is not optional. It's not optional. Faith is mandatory. You need faith. You gotta have faith. Without faith, what are we doing? Without faith, what am I doing? If I'm speaking for myself, I can do nothing without faith. As much as you believe, faith, okay? So you gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. How we feeling today, y'all? How we feeling? How is the weather where everybody is? How is the weather? Over here, the weather is super nasty. So I'm just trying to hurry up and get going because the weather over here has just been, it have a mind of its own. We're just gonna say that. It definitely have a mind of its own. Where you know what you're healing. Know what you're healing. Know exactly what you're healing. Don't just go in here thinking, oh yeah, I'm about to just heal. I'm about to... Know what you're healing. Know what you're doing. Everybody heal differently. So know how to heal and know what you're healing. It's the main thing. Know what you're healing. It's cold with a lot of sun. Over here it's super sunny. I mean super sunny and super wet over here. It's wet. It's not raining at this moment, but it's just super wet now. So it's not raining, it's just super wet. It was raining. Where we at? Number three. She said it's a process when it comes to healing. It's definitely a process. It's not just the overnight thing. It's not just 1, 2, 3, ABC. Oh my gosh, I get a cake. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get. That's not how healing works. So get that out your mindset. Get that out your head. Be real with yourself. Number 3 is be real with yourself. Know who you are. Know your flaws. Know when you do something wrong, you do something wrong. Know when you're the problem, if you're the problem. Be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Because if nobody's not going to be honest and real with you, you have to do it for yourself. It starts within you, within yourself. Yes, you have to be accountable. Must be accountable. It's important. You got to be accountable. You have to know when you the problem. If you the problem, you the problem. If you're not the problem, you figure out who the problem and you stop. You figure out and you exit yourself away from it immediately. Expired by the one. How you doing, my love? That's number 3, right? That's number 3. Yeah, that's number 3. Number 4, have patience with yourself. Have patience. At first, we wanted to be just rush, get it done. Not even knowing if we compete with the next person. We can just be competing just to be doing it. Stop rushing everything. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with time. Be patient with the world. Be patient. Every time you rush something, because I know when I used to rush, nothing ever came out right. I don't know about y'all. I can't speak for everybody. I can only speak for myself. But when I used to rush, it was horrible. It was the worst mess you could think about, okay? So I can just say, just be patient. Just be patient with yourself. Be patient with timing. Be patient with God. Be patient with the earth. Be patient with the universe. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient with your TikTok. Be patient with your healing. Just be patient. You have to be patient. Be patient with yourself. It's the most important thing. Especially for those who want to gain weight, who want to lose weight. Be patient. Who want to grow hair, who want to lose hair. However you want to do it, just be patient. You got to be patient. It's a process. Nothing's going to happen overnight. Nothing. In 2023, I stopped normalizing toxic relationships with everyone. Listen, we're going to get there. Toxic relationships You have to normalize that, and you have to make that a thing. You have to be sure, and you have to be for sure that when something's toxic, if it's a family member, if it's a friendship, if it's a relationship, whatever it is that's toxic, you got to come to realization that that's not where I want to be. That's not worth it. Like a lot of us, I can't speak for everybody, but I know a lot of us come from a place and we grow because of the things that we see. We come in a negative environment and we want to be a positive person. So when it comes to toxic relationships, always find the exit door out. Always get out of that situation. Always get out. Get out. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Get out. Because sometimes you don't have to be getting the hands. It could be the mouth. Sometimes you don't even get the emotions you're looking for. It could be the love. It's different things. When it comes to your parents, heal your inner child. Heal your inner child. Heal your inner child. Okay? Right, it costs right, if it costs my peace, it'll be too expensive. Which is correct. Because peace is the most expensive thing we can ask for. Without peace, where would we be? Tell me, where would you be without peace? Can anybody tell me, where would you be without peace? Somebody, tell me, where would you be without peace? Nowhere. Nowhere. You're not gonna be you're gonna end up nowhere. You're not gonna get nowhere. Check people's stacks, especially millionaires, what they tell you all the time. Or if they're not millionaires, rich people, famous people, they want the money, they got the money, they still not happy. Money don't bring you happiness. You gotta heal. You gotta have faith. You gotta get closer to God. You gotta know yourself, know your worth, know who you are. But when you know your worth, you don't get cocky with it. You stay humble. Because a lot of times we get to know our worth. When we get to know our worth, we begin to get cocky. Oh, now that we're so cocky, now we don't believe in God no more. No, don't get there. Don't be that person. Stay humble. Know your worth, but know God. Know Jesus Christ. Heal. That's why I say heal yourself. And when you heal, it comes with faith. It comes with boundaries. It comes with cutting off. It comes with loving yourself. It comes with keeping it real. Doesn't matter how bad it hurts you or the next person. If you can't be honest, it's never going to work out. It's never going to work out. As much as people say, oh, she keep it real too much. Oh, she gonna keep it. She's gonna be too honest, or she's too rude, or she's too harsh. I'd rather be said with my chest than to bite my tongue and say it at all. That's just me in general. So know how to say it, when to say it. Just know how to speak to people. And that's another thing when it comes to healing. You have to relearn yourself. You got to relearn yourself. You got to relearn others. You got to relearn the world. And you got to learn more and get more and more knowledge. Every time. You got to be humble at all times. If you're not humble, start over. Start over. Start over right away. You got to be humble. You got to be humble no matter what. No matter what. Set boundaries. I forgot what number we on. But set boundaries. Make sure you setting boundaries. Make sure. You allow people to know their place. You allow people to know their position. You allow people to know how to talk to you. You have to allow people. You have to allow. Because if you just keep letting people do what they do, they're going to keep running over you. So you have to allow it. And if you're not allowing it, you better start today. Set boundaries. I don't care who it's for. Anybody. You set them boundaries right away. Mama, daddy, brother, sister, grandma, auntie, uncle, friends, best cousins, festies, closties, diaries, whatever you want to call it. Set boundaries. You got to set boundaries, because the more you let somebody run over you, what energy, what do you have for yourself to give for yourself? What do you have to give? It's nothing to give because you done gave everything. So who's there to give when you need? So there you go right there. That's your answer right there. That's your answer right there. Like I told y'all before, put in the work. You gotta work. You gotta work. You have to work. But now, when you're doing the work, you're not doing it alone. You get what I'm saying? God always brings those who need to be brought to you. God always provides a circle that needs to be provided for you. That's your family. Sometimes we come from toxic households, trauma generations, or what else? Toxic, trauma, dysfunctional, mental health, just not being aware of certain things, right? Where we come from. And because of all these things, you have to heal so you don't end up in that position. So your child don't end up in that position. Right? Let me know when I'm wrong. Tell me when I'm wrong. Tell me when I'm wrong. Tell me when I'm wrong. Now y'all know I'm about to say forgive. As much as we don't like to forgive and we hate to forgive, and we sometimes hate the word forgive. Forgive. Forgive who hurt you. Forgive who abused you. Forgive who didn't love you. Forgive who tried to love you and didn't know how to love you. Forgive who gave up on you. Forgive. Forgive who talked about you. Forgive who dragged you through the mud. Forgive these people. For my ladies, forgive those who SA you. Forgive. Forgive every chance you can. Forgive. You gotta forgive in order to move on. You gotta forgive in order to heal. You have to forgive. Forgive. I don't know what's the next number, so I'm just gonna go into the next one. But the next one I need y'all to do when it comes to healing, I need you to make sure the same person who you're looking for, make sure you be in that person. So if you're gonna keep it real, make sure you keeping it real every chance you get. You want love, make sure you giving love every chance you get. You looking for support, you make sure you giving support every chance you get. All this stuff that I'm telling you is aligns with your healing. And once you do the healing, I'm telling you, everything that I just spoke about, it's gonna come. It's gonna happen. But like I say, it's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen in 2 days. It's not gonna happen in 3 days. It's not gonna happen in 4 days. You're gonna lose people. You're gonna lose friends. You're gonna lose family. You're gonna lose all type of people, all type of things. But when you heal, you healing for yourself. You healing for your next generation and generation and generation. You healing for your kids. You know, you healing for your nieces, your nephew. This is what we healing for. It's not just about us when it comes to healing, but it's more about us, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? If you get my drift, you know, you get what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Let me see, because I wrote them down. Okay, so I have 2 more to give y'all. And that'll be 10. Be kind to yourself. Remember when I say when you keeping it real with yourself, when you're being honest with yourself, be kind to yourself. Because we could be harsh because of where we come from. So we could be like, we could say some of the rudest and nastiest things to ourselves. So learn to reverse the negative with positive. So when you think it's something crazy, think it good. So when you think, oh my gosh, I'm ugly, no, you're really pretty. You get what I'm saying? So whenever you think of something crazy, think of something good. Whenever you think of something negative, think of something positive. Whenever you think of something bad, think of something good. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the enemy. When the enemy try to use you, let God use you, if that makes sense. Because the enemy is going to be the one with the negative. And God is going to be the one with the positive. So I just want y'all to know that. The last and not least is life is not going to be full of peaches. We're not going to always have sunshine. I think I spoke of this yesterday. It's not always going to be sunshine. It's not always going to be, oh yeah, the sun is shining. I got this. I'm happy. No. I hate to tell you. I have my days. I cry. I talk to God. I talk to God almost every day. But I have my moments when I cry. It's been a minute, but you know, we all have our moments. We all have our times where we cry, where we feel alone, where we just want to go to God, where we just want to sit there and talk to God. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that's what He be looking for. But you are gonna have your days where you're gonna feel like you're on top of the world. You're gonna feel like everything you got, you deserve. But I'm here to tell you, let that be every day. In the moments where you're crying, don't cry for too long, but cry because of the joy. Because that's what I had to learn. I had to learn, when I'm crying, I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because of the place that I'm in now, compared to the place I was yesterday, the place I was a year ago, the place I was 2 years ago, the place I was 3 and 4 and 5 and 10 years ago. Okay? Sorry, sound like somebody read. So that's what I mean. Hey, Moo, that's what I mean when I say be kind to yourself and give the same energy that you want. You gotta give. And that's it for today. That is it for today. I'm actually about to get ready to